Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning everyone. In this time, our group would like to explain about mixing equipment in refractory manufacture. Before we explain, let me introduce our group member. The first member is Abdul Hamid Hadiyan, second Miftahul Jannah Ardani, third Gardian Hafizh Arkan, and the last Alifanza A. Here is the outline that we will discuss on this occasion. First, ribbon blender, second, V blender, and the last is molar mixer. Mixing equipment in refractory manufacture. In an industry, there are one or several stages of product processing. Among them are the process of size reduction, separation, mixing, and order processes. The mixing process aims to combine the ingredient into a mixture that spread perfectly, or in the other words, the mixing machine has the aim of homogenize the mineral powder obtained from two or more sources in order to have a uniform composition. In large industries, the mixing process is not possible using human power. Instead, it takes a machine to carry out the process. Different types of mixer are used depending on the needs and production capacity. The following are some of the machines used in mixing equipment briefly described. First, ribbon blender, second, V blender, and the last, molar mixer. First, ribbon blender. Ribbon blender is a machine with a horizontal mixer type that is specific designed to mix or mix all ingredients in powder form and does not have a high level of wetness. This ribbon blender consists of U-shaped rod and is equipped with steel band mount on a horizontal shaft located at the bottom, which is driven by a motor. The ribbon mixer blends the high level of accuracy and efficiency result of the amount of material available. It is especially suitable for blending solid materials such as pulp powder, granules, pellet, spice, paste, and liquid. The function of this mixer mainly depends on three main dimensions: diameter of helical band, width of a band.
It is effective in distributing the small amount of the additives added to the powder. The powder is subjective to both rotary and horizontal motion in the positive direction to achieve effective mixing cause the bihelically moving inner and outer bands. Below are the main applications of blend and ribbon mixer. First, drying powder material is suitable for wet paste mixing, mixing drugs, cosmetic and various chemical, dry mixing capsule in ingredients, lubrication of dry granules and pellets in bulk, and last, coating solid particles with liquid to produce suitable formulation. What is V blender? The V blender is also known as a twin cell blender. V blender is a type of machine that operates to achieve a homogeneous mixture of materials by the movement of the mixing vessel. The V blender consists of two wide tubes joined in a V shape and mounted to rotate along a central axis. This move occurs explicit in both cylinders' arms, assuming a slope of 70 to 90 to form a V design. The materials that are put into the tube are mixed by dropping from top to bottom while being rotated. The mixture is removed from the lower end of the V-shaped tube.
The V blender consists of two wide tubes joined in a V shape and want to rotate along a central axis. This movement occurs explicitly in both cylinder arms, assuming a slope of 70 degree to 90 degree to form a V design. The materials are that put into the tube are mixed by dropping from top to bottom while being rotated. In the cylinder sleeve, during the falling product, always split and rejoins. The rotation causes the badge to split so that it moves to separate wings. The mixing mechanism is possible thanks to the gravitational force acting on the material. This operation is quite simple as it doesn't depend on several factors. The advantage of V blender. The first is the V blender easily achieves high precision mixing in short cycle. From the working principle and discontinuous motion of the cylindrical casing, the mixer gives you less than 2% mixing variation with minimal component footprint. Second is no reduction in material particle size. Material move in a vacuum, hence there is no use of mechanical breakdown equipment such as blades, which is significantly reduce the particle size. Third is V blender is very easy to clean. To quickly clean the equipment by disassembling the discharge valve, thereby leaving the discharge section wide open, both internal and external grid. Cleaning surface polishing makes it difficult to glue the material, thereby enhancing the cleaning and sanitizing of this blend. Fourth, minor maintenance and repairs. Blender don't actually suffer from mechanical breakdowns or problems due to their simple design and construction. Fifth, the possibility of contamination with external product is very small. All blender operation occurs internally within a cylindrical shell. There's no external shaft projection that can come into the contact with the product causing potential contamination. Disadvantage of V blender. A large and high space is required, especially when installing and operating the machine, and not recommended to mix material with different physical properties that may separate them when disposed of.
Third is a molar mixer. What is a molar mixer? The molar mixer consists of a ball equipped with two freely moving milling roller wheels attached to a central axis to cause a rotation motion. The working force is applied through the weight of the milling wheel. Weight and this mixing efficiency is controlled by means of a fully adjustable wheel spring suspension arrangement and allow the user to increase or decrease the amount of work applied to the mixture via the milling wheel. This type of